Hello everyone. I actually got a good number of comments on my last video asking to explain or make a tutorial on how I made the A-frame. So I figured I'd jump into a custom world so I didn't have to use any materials and show you all a step-by-step process of how I made it. The main components are obviously the floors and stairs, but the catwalks. You're going to be using the half-length and quarter-length catwalks for this build to get everything lined up right. And I'll jump in when those are used to kind of explain why they're being used. So stick around. I go through the entire process from start to finish, minus the decoration. So, yeah. Alright, so jumping in here as we do the first offset, make sure you start on the far edge of your build, just so you know what you're working with as you move in. But you're going to be placing one of these half-length catwalks in on the inner of two foundations. Store that foundation and skew your inner foundation over. I like to turn it just so you can differentiate. And that right there is essentially how you will be building your roof. First things first though, you're going to have to mirror it to the other side of your build. So take your upper floor, attach it to that staircase, bring it on across, and then do the same thing over here, but it's a bit easier this time. Just remember how you lined up your floors. It's a bit easier this time because you don't have to do the half step with the catwalk. You can just move the stair over. And the thing is, this time, when you attach a stair, you're not attaching it to the far end of the foundation, you're attaching it to the near end of the next foundation. It's a little complicated to explain by saying, but once you kind of get a visual of this right here, where it's snapped on the inside of the stairs, not the outside, that's where, when I was fooling around with it, I kind of understood how it worked. Break those down, and once you extend those all the way out, that is how you're going to be building your A-frame roof over the top of your house, which I'll jump into explain when I get to it. Alright, so now that you have your foundation set, you're going to want to begin placing the foundations for your house. The house on the inside is a quarter step off, so you're going to use that quarter step catwalk place your foundation down. I'm going to use a concrete foundation. Bring it on into the inside. Bring it on in again after you get rid of that catwalk. And boom. Bringing it in a quarter step will line it up directly with the edge of the stairs. Otherwise you'll have a little bit of an overhang or it'll stick out a little bit. That one was a little bit of trial and error to find out how to do. It just worked out with those quarter and half segments. And obviously you can use any material you want. I use the standard wood walls here just because it's something that everyone will have. As soon as I found them. It took a little bit of time. There's so many nowadays. And don't forget to leave yourself a little room for a porch in the front. I'll be deleting those two very front-facing foundations. But you're going to have 4 walls on each side and 2 walls on the front, making a 2x4 plot of room for your house, including a 2x2 upstairs area. You can do the upstairs however you want. I liked to use these stairs, personally, because it gives you the maximum amount of space. Yeah, that's that. Time to start adding the actual roof once I put that front porch on. Now I just wanted to jump in here before I start putting the A-frame on and point out that depending on the types of walls you use, you may have to use the flamethrower method to destroy your upper floor interior walls and your end caps right around here. Sometimes you can put those stairs up there, sometimes you cannot. But I show an example here of me placing the flamethrower trap and burning in order to place on the back. The placement gets a little finicky, obviously. There's a lot of snap points for these stairs, but you'll get it. Alright, so right about here is when I jumped up on here and decided I'd at least show the flamethrower method. For anyone who might be having issues placing it. Make sure you have your correct perks on. It is a pain in the butt to forget about it and why can't I build it? Oh, right, don't have my perks. And, friendly reminder to have your contractor perk in so you're using less of those build materials. But anyway, just place your flamethrower on your patio roof and just burn away those roof panels. Store that flamethrower, and now with those gone, you should be able to, if you were having issues, should be able to place those stairs right on up in their place. And if that's not enough, you may have to burn those interior walls there too. But it's no big deal. But that's that. If I get these last two stairs on. That's your A-frame build. Like I said, very simple. Oh, don't forget to repair your flamethrower them. But that's that. And I got another example here of some other styles you can use. The log cabin or concrete bunker. A lot of possibilities. It's a fun build. It's complex but fun. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them down in the comments. Yeah. Let me know. Stay safe out there, and, happy building.